Now, I want to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
Because from what it seems, this is not your first rodeo.
No.
So tell me a little bit about what are some other artists you've worked with, some other work that you've done, and how have you been inspired to continue this with your father?
Well, my dad has worked with the big honcho people. I just take on whoever I get. I come here, they're like, we have a new artist, right? So I write, pass it on, Right now I'm working with a lot of newer artists who are breaking out. But I think that's good because you never know where they could go. You could be in 20 years from now, I wrote for them when I was just doing nothing.
So true.
But my dad's really inspired me because he was like that when he was younger. He started writing at a young age. And he would write with a bunch of amazing people, Babyface, that's the big name. But he would just write, and he wouldn't even know. And then he'd hear his song on the radio and be like, "Oh, I wrote that," And I'm just waiting for that moment. I'm so excited.
It's coming, girl. It's right around the corner.
For me, I'm a lot older than both of them. I started writing at a young age. I started out in church writing. And then, like she was saying, I've written songs with Diana Ross, Babyface, Boyz II Men, After Seven, Tamia, Tevin Campbell, rappers, in the 90s. And then I kind of got out of the music industry for a little while, raising my daughter. And then I started noticing she would just write all of these notes on sticky papers all around the house, everywhere. And I'm like, who is writing this stuff? I couldn't stand it. And, one day I just brought her to the studio and she just started writing. And I was like... wow, look at that. And then her gift is just developing so beautiful. But I've worked with a lot of people. I always, when I work with somebody, no matter how big or small they might be, I treat them all the same because you never know. Because every artist on these plaques around here, I've worked on a lot of them. They all started out as new artists.
Yeah.
They came in the studio just like we did. And, one thing led to another. So I'm just happy to be here working with her. She's absolutely amazing. I'm not just saying that because I work with her, but I've worked with the greatest of all times.
Yeah.
And she has that potential and that quality. Just her personality, her voice, pitch, and tone quality is just impeccable. It's really rare that you find somebody like that. So I just wanted to pump her up a little bit.
That's so nice.
So, of course, this is for our viewers. We want to give them a special treat, and we always like to motivate you guys out there. We want you to follow your dreams. We want you to hear this stuff and feel like you can do it. You have a dream, and you should follow it, and you can do it.
You can, seriously.
I want to hear some words of motivation for these guys. What would you suggest?
Just do it. That's why I always think people are I don't know what to do, just start. And it takes practice. So don't think it's going to happen immediately, but persistence is key. And if you're driven, it'll happen. Don't just go for it. Just do it.
Yeah. Seriously, same. Honestly, following what Zoe said, you're going to hear a lot of no's from people in the industry, from your family.
Wow.
You need to just set that aside and take it and be like, you know what, I'm going to prove you wrong. Instead of saying, oh, they said no to me, so I can't do it. No, it should make you want to do it more and strive to be the best you can be because the sky is the limit and you can do whatever you set your heart to do. And just do it and go for it. Be yourself and love the craft, love your craft, and you're going to go far. So just keep that mentality and it'll take you places.
That's good. I would just say, success is a process, and you have to be willing to go through the process in order to reach the goal that you're trying to achieve. When the Wright brothers were building the first airplane, they talked about putting two pieces of metal on front of another piece of metal with some propellers on the front of it, and it was going to fly. People thought they were crazy, and that's where you have to be in your creative process in whatever you do, whether it's cooking, painting, building, music, whatever. You have to push the envelope and be you and don't follow the trend. Create your own trend. I always tell people that, there's two pains in the world. There's a pain of not having something that you want and the pain of going through the process of getting what you want. So you have to choose at the beginning of every day which pain you want to endure through that day. The pain of not having or the pain of trying to have it. I'm choosing to have the pain to reach my goal. And so I'm going through that pain every day. But you know what? I love it because even a baby step is a step.
Yep.
I gotta give it something. That was good stuff. You guys are getting some great A stuff here.
Right, you guys.